Finally, today has marked the end of the dark horse of the tournament, that is Morocco, who came out and surprised very many people. They knocked out Spain, they knocked out Portugal, they knocked out very many teams in the round of 16 quarter-final, and now to the semi-final. They had one mountain to climb and really dislodge to the ground level, but obviously they've not been able to really put it to where it belongs, and that was none other than France that has gone ahead to beat Morocco by 2-0. Congratulations to Morocco, congratulations to Africa, because it is the first in the making, first in the history, written down in history, first African team to reach the semi-finals. And let me tell you this, if you're talking about shame, Morocco has not been ashamed. Morocco has given France a game, and obviously there are things we just need to go on and improve. It shows you that African football has gone to the next level, where we are going to compete with these teams in the next World Cup, because a lot of things happen in the next 4 years. I believe Ziyech will be like 32, Amrabat is still young, and very many others. This team is really coming to a complete cohesion, and I know lots of things are really going to go on and happen. But this is Rokani Media Football. How are you guys, and where are you watching us from? France has knocked out Morocco by 2-0, especially that first goal that came in the 5th minute from Theo Hernandez really broke the hearts of the Morocco team, and they couldn't go back because it was a first of a kind. Conceding in the 50th minute of the game, they had kept 4 clean sheets at this World Cup. In the group stages, they only conceded 1 goal against Canada. Obviously, it was an own goal, and the rest of the games have been clean sheets. It shows you how defensively organized they were, but obviously they couldn't complete that. They couldn't complete another 5th clean sheet in a row in the semi-final of the World Cup when you meet the quality of France, because France will come out and leave the ball for you, and they will capitalize on the mistakes that you make. That's exactly what they did. They will capitalize on the mistakes that you made, and this has come to my understanding that African teams have to improve on the way they make their decisions in the final third. Final third decisions have made Morocco, have put Morocco out of the World Cup. That's it, because they had very many decisions to make. Achraf Hakimi doing lots of drills and runs past players, yet a cross would have been better, or another extra pass in there to find his other player to come in and do the needful. Hakimi Ziyech, he had lots of chances to come on and really bury that ball inside early enough, but he went ahead to put in more dribbles that really were not required for. Yet for France, it's a team that just knows what to do. Look at that second goal they score from Mbappe. He does extra touches when he knows they are needed. When they're not needed, he goes in for an easy pass to find out a player of France who is well positioned in the vicinity that can easily find a wall pass for Mbappe to cause damage to the opponents, and that's what Mbappe did in the second goal. You saw him. He got a simple touch, fast touch, wide to find Matthias, is called Marcus Thuram, and then Marcus Thuram went in for another pass that really cut inside to find Mbappe, and Mbappe plowed past 3-4 players of Morocco, and he laid that pass onto the far post, and it was tapped into the back of the net to make it 2-0 for France. And obviously Morocco had lots of chances to bury this game down, but they made a lot of extra touches, that's it, and extra runs, that's it. If at all they had really gone ahead to make quick passing and quick decisions, obviously that would have seen them go through into there for you. But I would like to applaud Amrabat. Guys, this is another midfielder from Africa that is really great. Amrabat is a good midfielder, and I believe teams like Liverpool are really being linked to him for a very huge reason. Amrabat, let me see how old he is. Amrabat, how old are you? 26 years of age. You get 26 years of age. That's the guy. Amrabat is 26 years of age, and I know very many teams are really going to come in for him. And the other player is Onahi. Onahi, shirt 8 of Morocco. These two. Onahi is 22 years of age, and he plays for League Club 1, that is Angers, and the owner of that club has come out and told us that very many very many people are conducting him to go on and signing this player. Onahi and Amrabat are really going to be the next generation of Morocco. They control that midfield very well, and moreover, they play with a two-man midfield. It shows you how great these two players are, and I believe they are blessed for or destined for a very good tournament. I believe that Morocco needs to go on and really get in another good center forward that can really make cohesion with Amrabat and Onahi. I believe they lack that player that can really make those runs to see to it that they release or unleash those line-breaking passes, because Onahi and Amrabat, they are good at that. But who is making that movement? When you look at the compactness of that French team, you need a player. You need a player to go in and really make those runs to see to it that he displaces them such that these line-breaking passes from the deep midfield area coming through. From the wide areas, Morocco was okay. You saw them cut inside very many times. One ball got off the line, other saves made in through, but obviously there is need for that center forward. But let's go to France, and we have to give it credit because of what they put up on the field today. One, on the field of play today, Kylian Mbappe obviously announcing himself in this World Cup that I'm the heir to either Messi or Ronaldo's throne, and I believe he's going to enjoy this run a lot. I know he's having Haaland, but the problem with Haaland is that Haaland is just a goal scorer. It's like he's a goal scorer. He doesn't have lots of things to add to his game, and it's going to be very hard to put him into this equation because there is some skill set of Mbappe that Haaland doesn't possess. But I believe Haaland will be at the club that's going to be winning very many trophies, and obviously that's why Mbappe wanted to leave PSG, because he saw that Haaland, the two players that are predicted to be the heirs to the Messi and Ronaldo throne, was really hitting goals in here in the Premier League, in the top or the best league in the world, that is the Premier League. He's having close to 21 goals. In the Champions League has like 4 or 5. In the Premier League has like 17, meaning that he's having close to 20-21 goals a season. Yet Mbappe is tearing it up in a Farmers League, that is the PSG or the French League 1 league. So Mbappe was wanted to go cross Real Madrid, but obviously that deal was blocked. But I believe he might find his way out because Haaland is really lighting it up. But I believe that there are lots of players that are really going to come in, because Messi and Ronaldo are the verge of really handing over the throne to the next generation, but we don't know who is going to take it. But Mbappe has authoritatively today shown us that I can be the main man for this team. Having closed down and pocketed by Kyle Walker in the game of England, obviously this time round he had some good runs he made in the game of football, and obviously contributed to the second goal with an assist. He's still tied at 5 goals with Lionel Messi, and I think he has put in his 3rd or 4th assist in this World Cup. What a final to have! Argentina versus France. This game happened way back 4 years back in Russia at the semi-final, and France beat Argentina by 4 goals to 2. Is it going to be a revenge from Argentina? I believe Argentina is a more better side than France, according to me. But people will say out that I've seen analysts coming out and putting France ahead of Argentina. But let me tell you guys, if I were to compare player per player, when you look at the goalkeeper of Argentina, it's better than the goalkeeper of France. You might even force me to go in and do what we call a combined 11. The right back of Argentina, I think they are level. Theo Fernandez and Acuna, no much difference according to me. Central defense, Rafael Varane, Konate, Otamendi, Lisandro Martinez, I think they are almost the same in the central defense. We go to the midfield, Chiomini, Enzo Fernandez, De Paul, Rodrigo. I think the difference comes in when you have Messi and Kylian Mbappe. And if at all you're having Messi and Mbappe, obviously Messi is better than Mbappe. And I believe on the paper, France has names that we all know that are really good at playing the game of football. But let me tell you this, Argentina is a team. They are coming in to fight for Lionel Messi in this finale to see to it that he wins the World Cup in what would be his last World Cup. And obviously, they are going to put their bodies on the line. When you look at the way they run, and if France is going to come up and play as has been playing these other games, they've been playing in the knockout tournaments, I believe they're going to face it rough. Messi is going to tear them apart because Messi's operational area is unlimited. He can operate in the central area. He can operate in the wide area, like you saw him yesterday against Guavadal in the second goal when he really sat him down, twisted him left, right, and center, dazzled him in, plowed in, and then did a cutback to find Julian Alves to hit that by the back of the net. And they're having very many other players that can come in and really get that job done for a team which goes by the names of Argentina. So it's really going to be a very good final. But Kylian Mbappe today, Theo Fernandez capitalizing on the worst defending of a team which goes by the names of Morocco. And obviously, they've been put to bed. And Morocco is going to play a third playoff match against a team known as Croatia. We wish Morocco the best if at all they can get their bronze. But obviously, money has been pulled in by Morocco. Obviously, even France and Argentina are going to tussle it out in the finale. I think I'm going to come up with what we call the combined 11 for the final, and obviously go in and really bring in a preview of France versus Argentina in the final. Let's go to the match stats and see how France fared into this game of football. France had 14 shots, Morocco had 13. France had 3 shots on target, meaning that they've been so clinical. 3 shots on target, and obviously 2 of those crossed the goal line of Morocco to make it 2-0 for France in favor of Morocco. Morocco had 3, but obviously they didn't cross the line. I've always told people that if at all you want to go on and kill off your enemy, get half of the total shots you've gathered in the entire game on target. If at all Morocco had like 6 or 7, I think a goal would have been resulted in. Not so, I believe. Then 38% ball possession by France, 68% ball possession by Morocco. This is what I've been talking about and warning France. If at all they take this kind of game to Argentina, Argentina is going to annihilate them, because Messi defies physics. That's it. If you saw that pass that he phoned for Melina in the first goal they scored against Netherlands, he defied physics. And that compactness of France can be really dismantled by Argentina. Messi likes players to play compact. You play compact, you are inviting Messi, because to me, in the entire world, he's the best player all forward to act in tight spaces. That's it. That's it. And there is no way you're going to deny him that. So I believe you surrender a 62% ball possession to a team known as Argentina. Obviously, France is in trouble, because France has been conceding goals. That's it. They've been conceding goals. So 364 passes completed by France, 572 passes completed by Morocco, 80% passing accuracy by France, 86% possession by Morocco, 10 fouls committed by France, 11 by Morocco, 0 yellow cards to France and 1 to Morocco, 0 red cards to both sides, 4 offsides for France, 3 for Morocco, 2 corners for France and 3 for Morocco. The game has been at the Al Bayat Stadium in Qatar. But a warning to France: if at all they are going to take the same amount of game to Argentina, obviously that's what they're going to do, because even last tournament, that's how they are playing. I believe they're going to be annihilated, because Argentina, that was beaten by France 4 years back, is a different team altogether. They're having the Kunas, they're having the Lisandro Martinez, Cristiano Romero and Otamendi in that midfield. They're having Melina, they're having, is it McAllister, Rodrigo De Paul, Enzo Fernandez in that midfield area. They're having lots and lots of players to come in and kill off the game. Plus that fantastic two of Messi and what is the name of that guy? Of Messi and Julian Alves from Man City. They'll tear you apart. Trust me, they'll tear you apart. They have a lot of quality coming off the bench. The parades are really great. I believe France is in for another tough game. They might be the first team to defend the World Cup, because no team has defended the World Cup, and they've played 2 finals consecutively. I think it's the first time France is achieving this. When they won it in 1998, in 2002 they came in through, Senegal annihilated them, and they never even got out of the group stages, meaning that they couldn't have a chance to defend it. By this time round, they won it in 2018. They're having a better chance. They're having a better squad that can come in and defend the World Cup. Even their President Macron has been in a tendency to evidence this historical win of France to go in through and do the needful and put their team to the finale. The final is going to be played on Sunday. So guys, thank you very much for watching in through. My man of the match, obviously for Morocco, it's Amrabat and is it Onai. For France, Kylian Mbappe will be mentioned. I think they're going to give it to Kylian Mbappe. I think no player stood out in France apart from Kylian Mbappe making those runs. I think no player really stood out, but the best thing is that they've gone through to the final of the World Cup and they are playing a team known as Argentina. Thank you guys for watching in through. Your reactions to France 2, Morocco 0 are welcome in the comment section below. A sign out for now. See you later. May the Lord bless you abundantly. Rokani David is my name. I'm out.